Welcome back. The plan yesterday was to continue with the floorboards for the cabin, but a little setback. Dropped about 100 kilos of steel tank on my toe, so I have to take it easy for a couple of days, maybe less. After watching the footage, I realized the toe doesn't look bad at all on camera, but oh fuck! Now I kicked it into a chair. Anyways, it was disproportionately painful. About 2 years ago I dislocated the same toe, and after that it was completely stiff, so the outer jointer wasn't movable. But now, after I dropped that big thing on it, it loosened up. Now I can move it again. So I think whatever broke loose in there, that was what caused the extreme pain. I couldn't sleep the whole night there. Anyways, just wanted to show you this piece here, this gem. It was resting on that small house behind me here. There's a railroad between me and this house, or my house and this house, or my garden and this house. And the railroad people own this area, and they've cut it down now. And it's a nice one. It has everything you want from a pine tree. There's a really large amount of hardwood, almost just hardwood, and there's a pretty relatively thick band of aged wood, aldersware. I'm not quite sure what that's called in English, on the outside here, and just a small band of sapwood. And it's been growing slowly. It's a really old tree, growing slowly. It's big, perfect. So I think I can get 4 pieces at least out of this log, and my floor will be finished. And I'm pretty confident these four pieces will be the last pieces standing when the rest of my house has rotted away, because this is like perfect material. Many have suggested that I should get a broad axe for hewing, and that makes sense. Broad axes or hewing axes are great for hewing, but I'm not. First of all, I'm not going to keep on hewing that much. It's just the floorboards. The thing is, I'm trying to not hew like they did a long time ago. I'm trying to hew like they did a really long time ago, before they used broad axes. And they used what I've been calling grep hogging, or Spretteljing. So all my other axes are reground by me to be really thin as possible, actually. Just thick enough to not like roll the edge when chopping, because that seems to be the most efficient way. Make the axe as efficient for chopping as possible. For grep hogging, that's not the case. So what I've done, because there's not many grep hogging axes available, and I know people get blacksmiths to do custom ones for them, and I don't want to start like a blacksmithing create an axe project, because I know how obsessed I will get with that and forget about the cabin probably. So what I've done is I've bought a cheap, shitty splitting axe, Öjo. I don't like Öjo because their handles are terrible, and I've already shaved this one down a bit, but they're so thick. My carpenter's axe is an Öjo too, and the steel, at least on the carpenter's axe, is too soft, so it rolls on edge easily. But anyways, it's cheap, and it's for experimentation. So what I've done, it's really fat. That's the difference between like a chopping axe. That should be the difference. Chopping axe and a splitting axe and a grep hogging axe. So, and what I've done, I've just slightly reground the profile here to be more convex, very rounded. And the theory is that it will enter the wood at a pretty acute angle and then slide out of the wood again, like this, in kind of a, there's a two-stage process. It cuts into the wood and then slides out while cutting, like it curves away and takes out small chunks. That's the grep hogging. And I've tested it for about 2 minutes. Seems to work pretty good, so I'm excited about this. Here's a crude drawing of the difference. So that's the chopping axe, and here's my grep hogging axe. You can see how it's convex and much fatter, so it will enter the wood and then like slide away. The opposite of what you want when chopping. A shitty Öjo splitting axe is working pretty good, actually. I haven't got a proper Spretteljing axe to compare it to, but it works better than my other axes with thin geometry. Win. 4 boards ready. It's a bit heavy though, so my lower arms might start aching.